Hello everyone, Thempire Ian here with the new Genesys points list. It's just an update for Burst Protocol. I was even debating even reacting to this, but like I like Genesys format a lot, and I could really it could use some points. It could use some points on some stuff, especially with the new set coming out. Let's see what's going on. So first up, we've got Fallen of the White Dragon going to 30. This is the new Albaz card. It's a powerful damn card. I am not surprised it's going to 30. Especially considering how hard they've hit basically every branded card when they come out. There's only been one example of it, but when that one example came out, they hit a ton of stuff. So the fact they haven't done that again is nice. I think 30, honestly, like I want to say 30 is too much for it, but like, it's a really powerful card. I'm not surprised it's getting the 30 hit. The Elf-Built Power Patron is going to 15, and Non-Finito is going to 15. 15 is a good hit for Archmage, I think. I do think you're probably just going to have to hit Medius at some point. Like, we're just doing like a 15 to Power Patron, 15 to Non-Finito, 15 to Doom Z whenever they get something. You just cut out the middleman and hit Medius to 15, and then he's like a 45 pointer for every single one of these decks. Easy. He's fucking tour guide. Like, yeah, it makes sense, I think. Also, I'm just now, I don't know why I'm just now putting this together. He's called Medius because it's medium. Like he's the medium, like he's not medium as in like a psychic kind of way. He's the medium that is the message. I don't know why I'm just now putting that together. Very funny, Konami. Very, very funny.
Oh my god, corny, lame, boo, tomato, I'm throwing tomatoes.
Okay, Spenta to 15. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah. I'm surprised there's not other hits in addition to Spenta to 15, honestly. I hope Spellcaster Pile isn't playable in Genesys with Spenta to 15, but I feel like it still is. Yeah, I don't know about that. Sheena the Twin Tempest of Celestial Thunder. I think that's fine. This card is... Wait, I'm really realizing there's not any other hits to Radiant Typhoon? So Radiant Typhoon doesn't necessarily need a hit because most of its... The good part of its support that's coming in Burst Protocol is the Link Monster. That's what's going to make it playable in even the TCG. But I feel like Radiant Typhoon is on the edge of playability yet again. I feel like maybe we'll be doing this in the next points up list update. When we've hit Cool Tune, because Cool Tune hits. Cool Tune needs to be hit into the fucking sun. And maybe when they do that, they'll hit Radiant Typhoon too. Radiant Typhoon does get a new quick play spell to get Sheena, which is a fine card, I guess. I haven't actually been looking at the lists that have been coming out of the OCG as far as Radiant Typhoon goes. I don't know if they're playing Sheena or not. But in Genesys format, they might. I don't know. But the new quick play does give them like a new name in the deck for Genesys format. And I don't know if that's enough, but it could be enough. I genuinely don't know. It worries me though. It worries me. It might be a little too much. And I play Radiant Typhoon, so I'm not coming out of this like I'm coming at this from a realistic standpoint, not like a I hate Radiant Typhoon kind of way, right? I just haven't played it with the new stuff, so I'm not actually certain on that. Zaylin to 10. So why is Zaylin going to 10 and not 20? Dawn Dragster is at 20. It's a spell negate. This guy can negate not one, but 2 monster effects and prevent your opponent from chaining effects for the rest of the turn. Why is this guy at 10? And he's easily made in Cool Tune. Very easily made in Cool Tune. Why is he at 10 and not 20 or 30 or 40 or 100? Get him out of here. I don't want him in this format. He's great for TCG. Don't get me wrong. He's awesome in TCG. I love Zaylin for TCG. I do not like him for Genesys format. Not at all. I think that sucks. I think it sucks that he's in Genesys format. The new K9X Ripper M 10 makes sense. Fine. Forbidden Crown 10. That's perfect. That's exactly where Forbidden Droplet is. I think they're a similar power level. That's great. Like that. Mercurium the Living Quicksilver. 10. Why is this a 10 card? This should be 100. This should be 100. If Zaylin should not be 100, if Zaylin should be a 40, if Zaylin should be a 10, Mercurium should be 100. What the fuck are we doing here? Mercurium is a Foolish Burial and an Abyss Dweller. Like, it's not a particularly good Foolish Burial, it's not a particularly good Abyss Dweller, but it is both of those things at the same time in one extra deck monster that's very easily made by any deck that can make 10s. Is there a deck that can make 10s in Genesys format? I think there is. Finally, something to do in Yubel. Besides, like, what the fuck are we doing? What are we doing? What are we? Stop it! There's new train stuff coming, and the trains can do this. Let's get this guy out of here. And then Ecclesia the Dark Dragon. That's a 3. I don't even think that's necessary, honestly, with Fallen of the White Dragon at 30. But I guess, it's like, if you get 3 Fallen of the White Dragon, 3, you're never playing 3 Ecclesia the Dark Dragon. But if you get 3 of each, then you got 99 points, and you can put 1 point into Digosto Emerald. I don't know. I think that's the idea, though, is that, like, together at 3 copies, they make 99, but you're never doing that. Even in decks that play Fallen of the White Dragon, you don't play 3 of this. You play 2 and then 1 Fallen of the Albaz, as I theorized when the card first came out. So this has me a little bit concerned, if I'm being honest. Like, this is not, just a little bit. I'm not dooming about Genesys format. It has me a little bit concerned. Because we've had a format dominated by Cool Tune. A deck that was not hit nearly hard enough going into a format. So we had an entire format of this now. And now, here we are with another points adjustment for a new set. And I feel like we're not hitting stuff hard enough. Like, I know Burst Protocol is, it's got a lot of stuff going on for Link monsters and stuff, but, like, I don't know. I think Mercurium should be way higher. I think Mercurium should be at 100. It should not be played. I think Zaylin should be higher, at the very least, like 20. If Dawn Dragster is a 20, then Zaylin should be a fucking 20. Come on. It's a way better card. Especially in Cool Tune, one of the best deck in the format. The singular best deck in the format is completely taken over as of this new set with Zaylin at 10 points. What the fuck are we doing? Oh no. Again, I think the Radiant Typhoon's a little concerning, but like not nearly as concerning as Zaylin. I think the Art Mage hit is decent. I think the Elf Notes hit is probably fine. Elf Notes can do things, but like not that much. They're kind of whack. They're a little bit whack. And I get then like we have like those tiny little hits. And then like Fallen of the White Dragon 30. And for good measure, Ecclesia at 3 too. Fuck you. Fuck you, Branded. Genesys format is for Cool Tune, not Branded. Get out of here. It just strikes me as odd. It just strikes me as odd. Do we have anything else? The blog. Does the blog give us any more details about this? Sorry for the flashbang. No, not a damn thing. Why are we so inconsistent with giving us information about the hits? I just want to know why you hit these things. Why don't you tell us? I also don't think Spenta is hit enough. I mean, like, I think Spenta is hit enough. I think there should be other things in the Spellcaster pile that should be hit, but maybe they're waiting for the Spellcaster pile in Genesys format specifically to develop to see what actually needs to be hit. Because remember, there's a lot of Link monsters in the Spellcaster pile, so we need to see what it looks like in Genesys format and figure out what's going on there. It's going to be an eternal problem of this format, by the way. Any deck that is like good in the OCG but has like a lot of link monsters, it's going to be very hard for the Genesys team to actually figure out how strong it is before it comes over here. I think with that in mind, maybe Genesys format should not immediately have every card legal, but having every card not immediately legal is an entire headache of its own. So that just causes more problems, right? It solves some problems, causes others, right? Like I said, a little concerned. I think generally this is fine if we have another list coming soon that is going to hit the fuck out of Cool Tune, and maybe a little bit on some of the other decks. But I am a little concerned. Again, Mercurium is a slam dunk. It should not be legal. Rongonymiad should not be legal. It's inconsistent. It's just inconsistent. I don't understand why this format is so inconsistent. They say they have ideas of what they want the format to look like, and yet I cannot divine them from their actions. Do they want floodgates to be in the game? Do they want all the floodgates to be at 100? It seemed like it at first, but then you keep finding more. And they keep printing more and then not hitting them properly. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't mean to sound mad. I'm just exasperated, right? I'm very confused, more so than anything else. It doesn't make sense to me, right? Like sound off in the comments if I'm out of place here, but like, legitimately, it doesn't make sense to me. Like it just legitimately does not make sense to me. I don't know. All right, that's all I got for me. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Am I crazy? Are these like, I mean, like the points list seems reasonable at first blush, but the more you look at it, the more it drives me insane. At least I don't know about you. More it drives me specifically insane, just by like the way it hits things and what it doesn't hit. What is this format for? Is it literally just for selling? Like, I know to a certain extent, of course, it's just for selling like the worst selling archetype in every set, right? But like, do they have to be like this obvious about it? I don't know, man. I feel there's gotta be a way for Genesys format to make them money without it just being, whatever wasn't good in the TCG in the most recent set is what's good in Genesys, right? There's gotta be a way for that to be the case. There's gotta be a way for that to be the case for like Edison format, like the old Time Wizard formats, before they removed them for quote-unquote time travel that they just dropped. I haven't heard a fucking thing about it since then. Very frustrating, I would say, and also, again, confusing. Again, let me know what you think down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye! Oh, also, thanks for checking out this new channel. This is where all the React stuff is going to be from now on. Just to give the video essays more room to breathe. Sorry about making another channel yet again. C'est la vie. You live and you learn. Hey there, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I've got a lot more for you if you want them. Just hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to get notifications. I'd also appreciate if you left me a like and a comment and maybe shared the video around with your friends. You can also follow me on all the usual social media sites. Just check out my website in the description below for more info. My videos are funded by my patrons, Ko-fi subscribers, and YouTube members, whose names you'll see scrolling by in these credits here. For just $1 a month, you too could find yourself here, trapped in my end screen for all eternity, among other benefits. In particular, I'd like to thank Jeremy Coatney, Frog Prince Michael, Fleakill, Haru Hayes, the Almighty Ferret Lord, Fire Mizumi, Beastman, Bryn, and Beelzis. A big thanks to all my patrons and to my little community as a whole. Remember to be kind to yourselves, be kind to others, and have a wonderful whatever time it is for you. Bye-bye!